I'm Cindy from Denver, Colorado. I'm seeking $200,000 for 5% of my company.
Wow.
Sharks. There is a maddening problem laundry doers face every time they wash their sheets. That problem is dealing with the terrible Wad trio. First up, the tornado wad. Yeah, that tangled mess isn't clean. Next, we have the hostage taker wad, where soggy items get trapped in the fitted sheet. And then there's the burrito wad, where one sheet wraps itself around everything else in the load and nothing inside dries. There has never been a solution to this wasteful and annoying problem until now. Introducing my invention, Wad-Free for bed sheets, the first ever wad preventer for the washing machine and the dryer. Wad-Free attaches to the four corners of both the flat and the fitted sheet before you put them in the washing machine, where the load runs Wad-Free. Everything comes out cleaner and the washer won't go off balance. Then you transfer it to the dryer where it runs Wad-Free, drying the first time, up to 75% faster with fewer wrinkles, saving consumers time, money, energy, and sanity. So sharks, don't get your sheets in a wad. Join me and we'll get Wad-Free into laundry rooms across America. And we'll turn wads of sheets into wads of cash.
Hey, that's nice. Ding ding.
Great job.
First of all, I love this. You know, it does. Nothing bothers me more than wasted energy, and the fact of having the dryer run more than once to be able to get the clothes dry. It just drives me insane. So looking forward to seeing how many sales. I see it's made in America. Ding ding for that. Very cool. And we're also going at the state of the end because we're going to check out Cindy's website as well as her social media and all that, as well as featuring a comment from you from down below. So stay tuned to the end.
Now, here's what I'm concerned about. I sleep naked, and so
now we're really concerned.
Why would you have to? Well, you know, good on you, Kevin, for having the confidence to admit that.
And I buy the most expensive Egyptian cotton the world makes. Thousands of dollars. Is this going to damage my fine Egyptian cotton when I'm jamming it up into this clip?
This is not going to damage your sheets if you use it properly. And that includes following the fabric care instructions of your sheets as well as the product.
So how long have you been selling these?
I launched in June of 2020.
And how much have you sold?
I have sold $513,000 since June
Yeah.
of 2020.
Nice job.
Wow.
All right.
Great
Ding
job.
ding.
Where did you do those sales?
That's amazing.
I sell on my own website. I sell on Amazon, Walmart, and the Grommet.
What do you sell it for?
My landed cost is $3.50, plus I offer free shipping, which is another $3.50. My retail price is $18.99.
Your margins are incredible.
You make a lot of money on these, don't you?
My
Good.
net profit, 38%.
Yeah, nice.
All right.
Is there a patent on this or any type of protection?
I hope so.
I have a utility patent issuing next week.
Oh, good
Yeah.
for you.
I also
good
have
job,
a
Cindy.
trademark and copyrights.
Cindy, do you do this full time?
I'm all wads all the time.
What did you do prior?
My background is in advertising and graphic design. I have an MBA, and I ran my own company for almost 20 years. But I stopped working in 2005 when my husband developed a brain tumor.
Oh.
And since then, I've been raising kids and volunteering in the cancer community. A few months after my husband passed away, Shark Tank premiered. And so I have a lot of years of watching inventors bring their products to market and bring them here to you on this carpet. You have all inspired me and given me the courage to launch Wad-Free.
Good for you.
Yes, absolutely. Ding ding. That is terrible to hear about your husband, Cindy. By the way, I'd love to have you come here for an interview. If you have some time, it would be great to have you and talk about your Shark Tank experience and your business experience. And love that you've been able to find something that you could turn into a huge revenue stream. And I think it speaks to everybody who says, oh, well, they can't find me. How am they, I need better SEO. I need better this. I need better that. Look, I mean, obviously Cindy has a background, an MBA and graphic design and all that, but at the end of the day, like that's just sheer willpower to power through all of the obstacles that she's had to deal with and challenges she had to deal with to get to where she's at. So, absolutely take that as a lesson.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, it's really quite something because it's a very simple solution. Everybody has this problem. I agree with you.
I don't have this problem because I
you don't
rarely
do any
wash my
laundry.
seats. I'm just not a sheet washer. This is just not my kind of thing. And so for those reasons, I'm out.
I knew he was going to
Cindy,
say that.
I gotta
I
tell
knew
you,
it.
after 13 years, this is the reason I know a lot of the other sharks do the show. Hearing your story inspires me. But, to Mark's point, I just don't understand this market. I wouldn't even know how to help you. It's not for me. Wish you all the best, but I'm out. Thank you.
Okay.
That's a shame. He definitely, but either one of them really could have helped her because it really could, the big thing to help there would probably be just to get it into more places, open up more doors. And obviously it seems to sell itself once people understand what it is.
Simple solutions. I like the story. Here's an offer. This is a classic Mr. Wonderful royalty situation. Like
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
gonna give you $200,000. I want 10% equity. The royalty is not perpetual. I'm going to charge you $150 because you can afford it per unit. When I get $1 million back, it goes away, and I'm just left being a partner with you at 10%. You have an offer.
Thank you. I'm very grateful for the offer. And I like the offer. Do you mind if I see if Damon or Lori?
Absolutely. There may be other offers, and you deserve to hear them.
You do.
Yeah, no, she definitely does. And I think that, we always people get scared that like, well, if I don't say that I like the offer, don't like the offer. And I think it's important that you at least enable them to let the other person know that you're listening, right? And it's like, okay, let me process that for a little bit because that is going to take some cash off the table. She can absolutely afford $1.50 per unit, but does she need to give $1.50 per unit? I would say though that Mr. Wonderful definitely offers, other than telling everybody they sleeps naked, nothing wrong with that. Is that he with his wedding database, what comes after you get married? Well, you got a bed, and you start cleaning sheets, right? It's I actually think it's a great idea, especially if you get married and you have kids, and now you got more sheets to wash.
And I have one.
All right.
Table from Kevin for her long seems interested.
So,
Can I say something first?
sure, you can.
You really did an excellent job, but I just don't relate to the product at all. somehow.
Thank you.
First off, genius product. The smartest ideas sometimes are the simplest little products. They don't have to be big, but you can sell millions. I don't know if you watched last season, but I did a
course.
deal with
Yes.
the Better.
Yes.
Super successful. And this is a perfect complementary product. This is something we could upsell with the Better. And I think we could do an infomercial with this too and get in all the stores nationwide. So my offer is a little different than Kevin's. I'm going to offer you the $200,000, but I would like to be a 25% partner.
Wow.
I know it sounds like a lot, but let me tell you.
Savage.
I'm not a savage. I know how to make millionaires. It's what I do. So that's my offer. I want to be in it with you day in, day out and blow this up.
Oh, that's so
Cindy, she just
tough.
crushed her valuation. 25% is really greedy.
Cindy, two
It's not
offers.
greedy at
I
all.
mean-
He's saying that because he wants you to take his.
Well, okay, so yeah, he does, but at the same time, he knew that his offer wasn't that great. I mean, I think Cindy's valuation's a little on the high side at the moment, and that's why the percentages came in at 25 and 10%. But I think the better question there is what is Cindy going to use the money for? Cindy, you obviously have the profit there, so and you have a background and experience and all that. So I think the better question is what are you really looking to obtain, and what are you going to do with that $200,000? That's going to be a different, a game changer. And as much as I don't like Cindy going for 25, giving up 25% of her business, I mean, I think Lori is probably the better partner and could totally blow it up. So I would try to push Lori down to at least 20%. But yeah, I mean, it does blow your initial valuation way out of the water.
Can you tell me what your paths would be, Lori? You said infomercial.
So I think infomercial would be a great route for you, but also digital advertising and everywhere.
I can do exactly the same thing.
No, you
After
can't.
13 years, I have so many
Sharp.
products in every big box
No, you
retailer.
can't.
One phone call, everybody returns Mr. Wonderful's call.
Yeah,
And so
they
you can
go,
just talk to
"Hello,
my
Mr.
CEOs
Wonderful."
and find out.
Click.
Wait, Lori, I gave you your pitch, and I'm doing mine. Anything she can do, I can do better. That's the way I look at it.
Cindy, think about this. You came here on Shark Tank to sell the sharks. Now you
they're
got
selling
these
you.
two selling you. How the tables have
You have
turned.
two great offers. It's really about how much equity do you want to give up.
Push it down. Come on,
Lori.
counter Lori. Yeah, there you
Do
go.
it for 10%?
Probably not.
10%.
No.
You know, honestly, what
maybe
I'm
20.
offering you, it's like gold. You know, I mean,
Just to
I'm
keep it
offering
interesting,
you a
Cindy,
direct
let me modify my offer.
route to
Let me
have a
modify my
partner.
offer, okay? Just to keep things swirling in the tank like a dryer. I'm going to drop my equity take to 5%, but I'm going to keep the royalty in place. But it's not perpetual. I make $1 million. That's not too much to ask. And then
Okay.
I'm just a 5% holder.
So, what's important to you? Do you want a partner that's in there with you day in, day out, fighting with you to make this be a household name?
Would you be doing that fight, Kevin?
Of course. What do you think my incentive is with my entrepreneurs? To blow it up as big as I can. It really boils down to how much equity you want to give up. I have an MBA too. I understand equity. I really
wanna
do.
know
That's
something?
why I'm very creative with my structures. I try and find
Cindy,
something that's equitable between the
equity
entrepreneur
doesn't
and
matter.
me. Now, I
It
don't
doesn't matter
I
if
really
you're
do
making
not
millions.
like greed. I really do not like greed. And when I see Lori getting greedy like this, I'm putting a lot of pressure on the deal to make me less greedy, to be a better Lori. That's what
So
I'm
what would
trying
you like to
for
do?
her.
All right. Well, wait. Before, so all right. Lori is. I don't think Lori is being greedy. I think that she has an opportunity to really to do you take this thing on QVC, it's going to sell out, right? It's going to hit a home run right out of the gate. And she didn't even bring up QVC. Like, that's not even like part of what she's selling themselves on. It is crazy to see them selling themselves like that. And but I would say that having Kevin at 5% does tend to make me think that he isn't going to be that vested down the road. And I also think that, to say, oh, well, the percent, equity isn't that important when we're talking about millions of dollars. Like, no, it kind of, it still is, right? Because at the end of the day, Lori's still going to be, a 100 millionaire to potentially a billionaire at some point versus, Cindy, maybe with this one particular product gets to be, a millionaire and then maybe get to somewhere close to $100 million. But we'll have more of an opportunity to do that if she owns more of the business, if they ever go to sell it. And that's really, I mean, that's always ultimately where it comes out at, right? Is if there's an exit, that's where the money's going to shake out at. But yeah, I would definitely try to push her down to at least 20%, because this is definitely going to be worth a lot. It's not quite there yet, which is why the 4 million isn't there. But I don't know, I kind of get the feeling she might go with Kevin's offer just to keep that $4 million valuation.
I can't go to 10%. The lowest I'll go
20, 15.
is 20.
All right, just say
The
yes.
lowest I'll go is 20.
That's like a laceration.
17.5. Push her to 17.5.
Lori, I love you.
Oh.
Mr. Wonderful, I'm going to take your deal.
Oh, man.
Oh, Kevin,
Goodness.
Kevin, your hate for Lori paid off.
I'm just hating on her.
Wow.
It
I
was
don't-
not
I don't
an
know.
easy decision. Lori is great. That was incredible. But I didn't want to give up that much equity. Every laundry room across America and across the globe, Wad-Free is coming to you. Wad-Free days are here at last.
Kevin, I did not see that happening.
Neither do
you
Kevin.
snatched that deal from Lori.
Listen, I cannot stand greed. I'm the knight in shining armor.
I just thought Kevin wanted the money that was on the ground.
Oh, he does love money, but I don't know. I think I think Lori still might have been the better deal. Cindy, I'd love to have you come on the show for an interview and talk about your experience. Here's our website here. Wads are no longer a fact of laundry. I like that. Let's see. They still have them in stock, it looks like, unless they've sold out. The website hasn't said, but 75% faster with fewer wrinkles. I like the packaging a lot. Very descriptive, explains what it does and all that. Very, very good. Very, very good. Let's check out Facebook. Facebook, we got 540 people liking the page. It's got a little bit of engagement. I bet we have more on Instagram. 1,300 followers on Instagram. That's awesome. In stock and shipping wadfree.com. Is that that is the website. Yeah, got some engagement going there. A lot of very wordy on the what's it called, the grid. Like to see faces. Usually faces. Yeah. See, look, you get faces in there. Faces do the work. And I know there was a comment the other day. Somebody said, if I had to hear him say faces sell one more time, I'm going to go insane or something to that effect. But the fact of the matter is the proof is in the pudding. You put faces, you get more engagement. People can self-identify. I like seeing it. She's got a YouTube page. I don't know if these were like commercials that she did running ads on YouTube or not, but a little bit, a couple thousand views there. So awesome. Cindy, again, love to have you come on the show. Just comment down below, like Robbie Roan 123 did. Love watching the Shark Tank. I learn a lot as I am starting my business. My number one issue is advertising. I also love your breakdown of a few things I didn't understand. Thanks. Love it. I appreciate you watching, Robbie. And I would appreciate you sticking around watching to the end. I'll see you in one of these next videos. Take care.